Yesterday, upon the stair, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. I wish he'd go away. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe of Nerd, and in honour of getting 10,000 goddamn views, I'm going to make a special video which I actually have had a request for. I got it sent through my Gmail account, and somebody was asking me to do a top 10 haunted places from around the world, and actually this wasn't too long after Matthew Santoro did his video, so am I ripping him off? No, because this is a very different list, and I've said that Matthew Santoro had the idea first, and here is a link to his video as well, so enjoy that. But this is a slightly different list because I come from a different cultural background of knowing things. So, enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. 10. Starting off with a short one, it's the Kremlin in Russia, supposedly haunted by the ghosts of former communist leaders such as Lenin and Stalin. No clue why this makes me laugh though. Maybe it's just because of the idea that the first thing you see when you're confronted by a ghost is going to be really well-groomed facial hair. Spooky. 9. The Tower of London. Yep. This place may be one of the first places that an Englishman may think of when you say haunted spooky places, and it does for me as well. The Tower of London is exceptionally haunted. It literally has everything. A grey lady that wanders the halls, doors slamming, cameras and other electronics, draining battery, a headless ghost and a shed load more. So here's a link of the website because you guys actually do need to visit this place if you're ever in London itself. 8. Frankenstein's Castle. This is the inspiration behind the novel of a very similar name. Yep, Castle. No, it's Frankenstein, one of my favourite books of all time. But I did quite a bit of reading on the actual Frankenstein Castle, and honestly, I don't like not being able to put things into words, and there is so much going on there that I could, if I wanted to, make an entire episode about it, but I'm not going to for the time being, so here's a link where you can see somebody who can put this into words like I can in a relatively short period of time. 7. It feels a shame to put this so low, considering the love affair from a young age I've had with this place, and even wrote a story based on it when I was 12. And that place is the Catacombs under Paris, the home of thousands of skeletons that are just piled high into sort of decorative death wall decorations. I don't know. There is no exact number to the amount of dead underneath the City of Love. In fact, it's so large and winding that the majority of it is just cut off from people. And I really want to go there, guys. Like, really. Number 6. You know, Maine. That's the place with lobsters, right? Or crabs, or whatever? I don't know. Well, it's also home to one of the best metaphors of all time when somewhere's locked up, and that is Fort Knox. I mean, like, this place is haunted with a capital goddamn H. I mean, look at this picture. Spooky. Yeah, I don't really see it either. This picture may not be the best. But for real though, this place has more sightings than it does locks on the doors, so maybe there's no wonder why people like ghost hunters actually went over there and felt the need to investigate this place. 5. At number 5, it's just about everywhere in Egypt. Pyramids of Giza? Yep, totally haunted. Valley of the Kings? Yep, so haunted. The Baron Empane Palace? Also haunted. Well, surely the deserts aren't haunted. Yep, the ghost of Akhenaten has you covered there. He stalks around the Farah desert. That's fun to say. Farah. Honestly, you would think that a place with such a long history of ghosts would have, sorted out their problem by now. I mean, Christ. Or, sorry, Ra. Fra. 4. Disneyland in California is just a wonderful place. You know, rides, creepy furry suits, overpriced food, and oh yeah, ghosts. The second creepiest thing there. But yeah, ghosts. At Disneyland. Even Walt Disney himself has been seen wandering around in his old apartment on New Street. And honestly, there are so many distasteful jokes I could make, but my little sister's watching, so hi Sophie! 3. I had to get nerdy at some point, and here is where I get nerdy. Lavender Town, the place that cemented my absolute love of all things creepy spooky and my absolute love affair with Halloween. And for those of you who are out of the know, Lavender Town is a town in Pokemon Red and Blue that trainers lay rest to their Pokemon. This place has possessed trainers, a song which is absolutely loved by creepypasta writers, a white hand apparently on your shoulder, and the spirit of a Marowak. I love this place, and that's why it's at number 3. 2. A forest may not seem like the first thing you think of when when the word haunted comes to mind, but the I'm gonna have to pronounce this right. Aokigahara Forest in Japan, nailed it, at the base of Mount Fuji is a major exception to the rule. It's the home of about 35,000 acres of forest and hundreds of suicides. Yeah! This place has a long history of being associated with demons in Japanese folklore, but the suicides there are real, and supposedly so are the spirits of the people who died there, frightening tourists, adventurers, and those who would scavenge off the corpses of those undiscovered victims. 1. The Haunting of Bodmin Jail. Yes, I'm biased, alright? I live right near it and it's absolutely terrifying. This place has a long and dark history, seeing hundreds and even thousands of executions and hangings. Many ghosts have been seen and named, like the ghost of Selina Wadge, arrested in 1878 for the murder of her youngest son. In fact, I may not totally believe in all of this stuff, but I've had some pretty creepy moments and sightings in that place, almost making me a believer, and that's why this is at number 1. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching that video. 10,000 views. Jesus Christ, when I started this over a year ago now, I wasn't expecting to get 4. Maybe 3 I was expecting, maybe, but if I'd got more than 4 I would have been over the top happy, but now I've got 10,000 views. I literally cannot believe it, and it's fantastic. Again, here's a link to Matthew Santoro's video, and as always, a mystery link to one of my videos. Mahahaha. I mean, like, normally they're not mystery links, but this one will be a mystery link because I haven't decided which one I'm going to link to yet. As always, I shall see you later.